All right, you guys, raise your hand if you work in marketing. Raise your hand if you work in data science. Data analysts? Software engineering. Okay, that'll be good. So, does anybody know who the person is here? Don Draper. And do you know who the person is on the other side of the screen? Bill Nye, the science guy. So what we're talking about here is that the difference in marketing. So CMOs back then used to come up with cool ideas like Heinz ketchup is a family-oriented product and you need to have more picnics. It was a big idea. Heinz stock went way up. Everyone made a lot of money. Today, it's not that easy. You need to understand data and be able to see the science inside of data. You need to be a little bit more geeky, and you need to be able to read those deep insights and deep analytics and have easy access to that data. So CMOs are becoming more of a Bill Nye guy. I'm going to skim over this really quickly, but basically, CMOs used to have just a hypothesis of what they thought their products and audiences wanted and needed. They moved into CRM systems, which is IT department dependent. They moved then from there into DMPs, data management platforms. They're anonymized platforms that agencies use to put you all in a bucket and say you're 40 and you're a woman and you're white. And then lastly, we have what is called a CDP. And this is what marketers are needing today. CDPs are customer data platforms that pull your first-party data in, match it to any license data, and give you some deep insights onto who your customers really are. Marketing used to be channel-centric. I'm going to throw out an email campaign and see if it works, how many clicks I get. That's one channel. I'm going to throw out a social campaign, see what kind of return I get on those ad placements. All very disparate systems and spread out. This is a very complicated diagram. I actually created myself once in my career. This is how they came up with those hypotheses of what is a customer journey and how do you guess what your customers want and how are they going to make decisions through buying your product and then come back again and buy it later. What we have now is a CDP. The customer data platforms are a centralized real-time hub, pulls all of this data into one place, and now gives you a holistic 360-degree view of who your customer actually is because the data tells you. So now instead of guessing, we know exactly. This is an actual example of something Element Data did recently, just a snapshot of who our enterprise customers actual customer is, that they are this age, that they are unique buyers, that they're loyal, one and doners, zero purchase, whatever it is. This is giving us real information on who your customers are. Some challenges and lessons learned through going through the process. Element Data is a 2-year-old AI startup on the east side in Bellevue. We have had to build trust with very large enterprise customers while the product itself is still being built. I'm a salesperson at Element Data, and I can tell you, I'm the only salesperson at Element Data, and I can tell you that's very, 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 very hard to do. So building relationships and gaining trust with your customers is key. And don't ever underestimate that. Lessons learned is it's okay to say, I don't know. And always, if you do answer a question, know what you're talking about. The CDP market is brand new. It's mystified. Everyone has their own definition of what it is. And don't try to overspeak or overpromise or do too many things. So the hindsight in 2020 is really focus. Sharad said the same thing, which is don't try to do too much. Focus on one thing. Be really, really good at it and be confident that you can do it well, and then move on to more. We are hiring. I have 1 minute left, so let's go through all of this all over again. I have 1 minute. All right. So CMOs, they used to have to guess, now they don't. They have all these different MarTech stack, if you've heard of that technology, marketing technology stack. This is kind of the simplified evolution of what a MarTech stack looks like and where we've come today. Marketers used to be very desperate in their siloed systems, And they used to guess a lot with all these complicated diagrams that people had to create. They don't anymore. We can pull their data into one place. The data tells us who they are. We are Element Data. We've been around for 2 years. We have 20 people in the company. We are fully funded right now at 12 million. I wish it was 20 million. And we're servicing enterprise customers and fully functioning. A fully functioning platform is expected at the end of Q3. We've had our challenges, our lessons learned, and our hindsights in 2020, but we are focused and we're excited for what the future can bring, but we can't do that without really good people, so we're hiring. Let me know if you have any questions. Holly. The question is, do you have a diverse engineering team? Yes, we have over 50%. I think we're closer to 60% women in our tech company, specifically on the engineering team. As a matter of fact, there's only four people in the company that aren't on the engineering team. So we're very focused on product development right now. One more back, and then I'll get to you. Slash jobs, right there. I knew you were going to ask that. I should have just skipped you and got to you last.
What kind of work culture do you have
at Element Data? The work culture is, because we're product focused, there is a bit of a fire lit under some butts right now. Like, let's get it done, let's get it built, we need to do it fast. This market is moving quickly and we want to definitely be a part of it. However, it's very flexible and family first is our #1 culture value. And I was going to say something else to that. Trust. Trust and being very transparent, whether it's what's going on in your personal life and you can and cannot do what you need to do at work, or you don't understand something, or if it's talking to customers and they are asking questions that you don't really know the answers to, it's okay to say, I don't know. We prefer it. Chloe. No, we're not a data company. So the company's name is called Element Data, but we are not a data company. We do have a data set that we can license, but we only use it to train our machine learning models. But we are not a data company. We are a machine learning company. So what our platform does is it pulls all of those disparate, siloed systems of data out there together, and the machine learning pulls those attributes out of the data that matter in order to make predictions and propensity scores. So humans can try to do that. It'll take you a really long time. Our machines can do it in seconds. All right, thanks guys.